you'll learn how to create a podcast just like this one.
Yes, you'll learn how to create a podcast with yourself as the host or use an avatar of your choice.
Yeah.
All right, so the first thing you're going to do is you're going to make your image, and you're going to use your image that you want, or you can go ahead and do a prompt to create the AI character that you would like to have in your podcast. For instance, I use a picture of myself and I just created the person next to me with AI. Then you're going to take your image over to Google Flow, and instead of you choosing the text to video option, you're going to choose frames to video and upload that image you just created in Gemini. Use the frame that you would like to use. I usually use the landscape because it's better for YouTube. You can use the other option if you want to use it for YouTube Shorts or TikTok. After that, you're going to go ahead and you're going to prompt the frames to video, second option instead of text to video. And you're going to tell it exactly what you want your people to say. For instance, I'm telling Google Flow to allow me to say my name and introduce myself on a podcast. The guy to the right is going to say hello and thank you for coming here to the podcast. And then you're going to generate. Now, you can't say too much. You only want to keep it short to about 3 to 5 words, because if you overdo what the person is saying, it can actually prompt the other person to speak instead, because it's too much words at once. But if you would like for your person to say a lot, like 2 sentences or so in a scene, you want to say, I only want the person on the right to speak during this scene, while the other person is standing there listening or sitting there listening. All right. But if you want both of them to talk in the scene, you want to keep it short and sweet to about 3 to 5 words each person. This person to the right is going to say, my name is Carissa. Thank you for allowing me to come to the podcast. The next person that's next to her on the left is going to say, well, thank you so much, Carissa, for joining us here on the Spidey podcast. And that is it. Now, if you want them to have emotions, you want to say the woman to the right is very excited for being at the podcast, and she says XYZ with excitement. And the man to the left is angry and upset because of the controversies that she has been spreading around on social media. So he says, how dare you say X, Y, and Z? He is loud because he is angry. This is giving them emotions to speak. If you want them to have gestures when they speak, you're going to say the woman to the right or the man to the left, XYZ, says this or that with a confused face. And he also scratches his head while he is asking the question. Or he gets up and he yells loudly because he is angry and upset, and then he storms out of the scene to the right. Or you can add someone else into the scene by saying, all of a sudden, a woman comes in from the left. She looks angry and annoyed, and she is wearing XYZ. Her hairstyle is like this. She is this race. She is African American or a Caucasian woman, and she is angry and says this or that. I don't like that you guys are even doing this podcast in the first place. How dare you bring her on this show? She is angry. She is loud because she is upset. This is what you do to make them have realistic gestures and emotions. Again, this is AI, so everything won't come out exactly how you want it to every single time. This takes patience and time to perfect. It is a skill. So you must take time to learn how to create these images and these videos, right? And you also want to understand that editing has a lot to do with making your videos come to life. If you're making a movie or a film or show, you have to make sure that when you make your different segments that you have a video editor such as CapCut or InShot to sync all of your scenes and all of your images together in one so that they can come together in sync in order. And sometimes you have hiccups in AI. Sometimes they say different words or different languages. That is okay. You can prompt it to do it again, and hopefully it turns out right the next time. Or if they say the right things at the end or in between the segment, all you're going to do is edit it and take out the hiccups out of the scene. Editing is going to help you to make the video good. You take out the bad and you keep the good. Now, after you do all of that, you're going to go ahead and edit it. I use usually InShot. A lot of people like to use CapCut. Use whatever you would like to use to edit your video. Get all of your files that you just created and put them all together. You can do a voiceover with them, or you can go ahead and just keep them as is. If you want to use your actual voice during the podcast sessions, it's good to use a app for syncing your voice. You can use 11 Labs to clone your voice, or you can use Dreamface to clone your voice and to add it to the segment and make that person speak. A lot of times with Dreamface, though, you have to be very careful because it does sometimes prompt the other person to speak with you if it's more than one person in the scene. Just FYI. Kling also has a option that you can actually sync your voice to. Hesian has the option as well. And these different tools are different prices. Periodically, they do change their prices as well. If you would like those links, you would have to go ahead and Google the links. I would suggest you to also have ChatGPT to help you to write out your prompts and to help you to create your style for your podcast, show, video, or film. And yeah, this is going to help you along the way to make your films and to create your podcast. And also, of course, if you would like to go further, you can make a YouTube page as well, using the same exact steps that I just showed you, just by creating your character or using yourself as the character in the scene. Thanks for tuning in. Like and subscribe if you enjoy these videos, and leave a comment if you want to find out more about how you can create films and cartoons using AI.
Hello, my name is Carissa.
Hello, Carissa. Thank you for coming to the Spidey Podcast.
Yeah. Thank you for having me.
Well, today, everyone, we're going to be talking about how you can make money using AI.
Well, you can make money using AI in many different ways, such as creating AI influencers to advertise products for different businesses and services.
Wow, that is amazing. So there's many ways to make money using AI online.
Yes, that is very correct.
Well, thank you, everyone, for tuning in to Spidey Podcast. I am your host, Bradley. Please remember to like and subscribe for our future podcast shows.